We're rolling. Do you want to be on? Do you want to say hey?
You know.
You look great.
It's all you, girl.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Hey guys, it's Katie, and today I'm here to film kinda sorta a part 2 of the empties that I just posted the other day. I don't know what day I'm posting this, but I just posted a July 2016 empties, and it was hair care and skincare. Long story short, I have a lot of products and I go through a lot of products, and I've been hoarding this stuff for a really long time. So if at any point you want to say to me like, wow, you have a problem, like that's fine. Feel free to judge me because I'm judging my own self. I've been hoarding some of these empty products for quite a while, and you will see what I mean because some of them are very seasonal. So let's just dive right in. I'm gonna go ahead and start with makeup because I feel like that's what everybody's most interested in. I'm just gonna say right now, I don't think I'm even gonna do close-ups for this video, and I do apologize. It's just that this is a lot of stuff and I just wanna get it going. Diving into makeup. The first thing that I have here is this sponge. It is a duo-sided sponge by MAC. This is obviously not like a true like empty, like it still exists in my hands, but sponges are the type of thing that after a while you want to go ahead and get rid of. It's kind of shaped like a beauty blender in terms of like that egg shape, but it's flat. I really liked this. It was good for just like blending out like foundation, concealer, whatever. It is dual-sided. I've just had it for too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss that. Oh, wait, is this part of Back to MAC? I feel like it might be, so I'm gonna hold on to it. Next, I have a couple of mini Buxom lip glosses. I had gotten a big roulette wheel of Buxom glosses for Christmas a couple of years ago, and so I just have a ton of these. I have two shades here. This is Sophia and Zoe. They are traditional Buxom glosses, tingly and fun. This one's kind of like a magenta-y with sparkles. This one was like a light mauve-y pink with shimmer. And another one called Jennifer, which is like a really nice magenta pink with some kind of like gold iridescence in it. Another lip product that I have is by a brand called, I think this is IPKN New York, I think, which is like a Korean brand. This was the Twinkle Lips Glow Color. This was like a tinted lip balm that, well, it was like clear in the tube and it was a lip balm, but then it turned pink once you put it on, so it was kind of cool. I don't know if it like adjusted to your pH levels or whatever the heck, but it started out clear and then it turned pink. It was cool. It didn't smell too much like anything. I got it in my Korean beauty box from Birchbox. I will try to link all of this stuff below for the most part so you can see kind of what I'm talking about. And I realize that I haven't really said much about those products. I would not necessarily repurchase any of that. The Buxom stuff, I have so many Buxom glosses still left over, and there are other shades that I've enjoyed more that I would repurchase first, and then that IPKN or whatever thing, it was cool, but I'm not running out to buy it. This one here is kind of a special case because it is my favorite lip gloss ever. It is by NYX. It is the Butter Gloss Intense, and this is the shade Tres Leches. As you can see, there's a ton of gloss left, or can you? Let me just show you. Hello, the most gloss ever. This is the most perfect. I rave and rave and rave about this. It is the most perfect nudie pink, kind of mauve toned. Like, God, there's so much gloss in there. Like, that is crazy. And the Butter Gloss Intenses are so incredibly pigmented. Oh, it kills me to waste this much gloss. But basically, I dropped this on the floor and it like full on broke, like the lid, or like whatever, it broke, the container broke. But I just want to show you how much product we like actually waste because there is so much left in here. Like, it is absurd, but it's just that when it's not broken, you can't actually get to the product. So that's super annoying. I've already repurchased this. I will continue to repurchase this until I roll over in my grave or they stop making this because I love this. Like, NYX Butter Gloss Intense Tres Leches is like in my top 10 products of life. There it is, all over my hand. This was a small, like deluxe size sample, but it's worth mentioning. This was the Hourglass Mineral Veil, Veil Mineral Primer. This is kind of like the famous Hourglass primer. It's amazing. It's really pricey, but it comes in this nice glass bottle, and it makes your skin feel like baby skin. It is velvety soft and smooth, and it makes your makeup last all day long. I have not repurchased this. Again, it is very pricey, but I love this stuff. Like, I used this sparingly because I just loved it. A good like drugstore dupe, it's obviously not the exact same, but a decent one for sure, is the NYX Angel Veil Primer, I think. I have that. NYX is my favorite drugstore brand. But yeah, Hourglass, amazing. I have a couple of makeup setting sprays. This one here is by Urban Decay. It is the De-Slick makeup setting spray. This was the travel size. I adore the Urban Decay makeup setting sprays. They have such a fine mist to them that they just feel so good when you're applying them. They dry really easily and they definitely make your makeup last all day. I actually have all three. Shocking. The All Nighter, the Chill, and the De-Slick. The De-Slick is obviously to help with oil control. It's good like during the summer, like now when it's hot and I'm in front of this light that's like making my makeup melt off my face. I would say that if I had to repurchase one of the three for the rest of my life, I don't know, actually I want to do a video comparing the three and maybe doing the same makeup look each day with like each day a different setting spray, if that makes sense. But right now if I had to say, it would be between the All Nighter and the Chill. This would be probably my third favorite of the three, but it's still good and the mist is so fine that again it's awesome. The other one was a drugstore one. This is by L'Oreal. It was part of their Infallible collection. It's the Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray. This was good. The only thing I will say is that it wasn't that cheap for being like a drugstore product. Granted, that's how kind of all drugstore products are these days, but it came out when like the Infallible and Matte Foundation came out. I really like it. I would say that the spray was fairly fine along the lines of the Urban Decay ones, and it makes your makeup last pretty much all day. Like, it was good, but I mean, considering it wasn't that cheap, I think it was like 15 or 16, I would rather just pay like the 30 personally and get the Urban Decay one, but it's good. Next I have a few mascaras. I'm going to start with this one. It's the Urban Decay Subversion, and this is actually a mascara primer. So it's white and it's like the type of thing that you put on and it's going to add a coat to your lashes so that when you put your actual black or whatever color mascara on top, it's like an extra layer so you have added volume and length and all of that good stuff. I liked it at work to make your lashes kind of have that false effect, but this dries out real easily, like real quick. This was like a deluxe size sample that I think I got somehow, so I don't think I would buy the full size just because of how quickly this dried, but when it worked, it just dried way too quickly. And then for mascaras, this guy is kind of a cult classic. It's by Maybelline. It's the Great Lash. This one is in Blackest Black. I like the packaging. It's fun, but TBH, not a fan. Not a fan. It's okay. I don't really like that wand much. It's like a very simple wand. The formula is okay. It's like not too wet, not too dry. It's very black, but this just did nothing for me. And I used to be a diehard like Dior show only girl, and then I started dabbling into drugstore, and obviously paying less is ideal and is awesome, but this just to me wasn't that great. Like, I don't mean to talk smack about like a cult classic, but there are so many other better, is that proper English? Probably not. There are better drugstore mascaras out there, so I would not repurchase this at this time in my life. One of my favorite drugstore mascaras that's actually pretty new, and I think I mentioned this in a recent favorites, is this guy. It's by Revlon. It is the Ultra Volume Mascara. Now this one has a really nice big brush head. This I would say is fairly comparable with like the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is a super popular like voluminous mascara. I love this. Again, not too wet, not too dry, great, cute packaging. I repurchased this, but with the blue top, which I think is like length and volume. Revlon came out with like a whole series of like blue, green, pink, red. I might be missing one, but I think I like the pink better than the blue that I have now, but they're both great. This is great. Would repurchase for sure. And then another one that I would definitely repurchase, it's just a little bit more on the pricey side, is this guy. This is by Lancôme. It's the HYPNＯSE Drama. Lancôme has been known to just make great mascaras. This has kind of a voluminous brush, and it also just has like a nice kind of curved shape to it. Again, the formula is not too wet, not too dry. This was very lengthening and volumizing. I love this. Kind of has a nice like smell even, which is weird, but high-end products tend to like smell a little bit nicer. And again, I would definitely repurchase this. It's just kind of pricey. This is a product that I have repurchased actually. This is by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. All of the writing is worn off, but this is the clear brow gel. I actually have this in my brows now. This stuff, as Jaclyn Hill says, is like super glue for your brows. It's amazing. It will set your brows in place. So if you're lucky to have amazing natural brows, but you just want them to be tamed, you could just run this right through them with nothing in it. Or you could put a powder or a pencil or a pomade or whatever you want to fill in your brows, and then just set it with this gel. Now, don't get me wrong, it does not make your brows feel like shellacked on there or look unnatural. Obviously, I probably wouldn't be recommending it if that was the case. It sets them in stone, but does not give you that weird like helmet look, you know? So I really like this. I've repurchased it in the full size. This is a deluxe sample. Now I have two eyeliners. One of them is a pro, one of them is a fail. Let's start with the fail. Save the best for last. This is by Eyeko. It is the Fat Liquid Eyeliner. I got this in my Birchbox, which was awesome because it's a full size, but this guy literally is like a Sharpie. Like straight up, that's like a Sharpie, right? Let me just draw a line for you. It's a nice black formula. Okay, that's great. I mean, you can see kind of like how black that is maybe. Already, even right now, granted it's hot in here and I'm in front of a light, but still, it's like already kind of like drippy and runny. Basically, I would draw a line with this. It's one thing to draw a winged line with like a fat tip, like that took some getting used to, but that's not the problem. Like if you have the patience and like the skill level or whatever to kind of play around with like different like thin tips, fat tips, whatever, that's not the point. The point was the formula was awful. By the end of the day, I would have like Beetlejuice. I don't know why I said Beetlejuice. Does Beetlejuice have, actually yeah, I think, does Beetlejuice have black under his eyes? Or Edward Scissorhands? I don't know, I'm just picturing some like scary, creepy, curly character with like black underneath their eyes. But by the end of the day, I would have that like dripping, running, smeary, like it was just the antithesis of waterproof and long lasting. It just made me feel like I didn't know what I was doing. It looked like I took like a Crayola, like non-waterproof, like marker and just like did a wing. I don't know, it was just like not worth my time. I don't know if anybody else has had good luck because I actually have heard good things about Eyeko, and I know they have like a skinny felt tip as well, which I think I would prefer from the fat tip, but regardless, it was just too runny. But a liquid eyeliner that I adored and would most definitely repurchase is this guy. This is by Lancôme. This is the ARTLINER, and mine was in the shade Noir, which I believe just means black. Lancôme is like a tried and true classic brand. They know what they're doing. It's such a nice little fine tip and it's flexible. I could draw like the perfect wing with this. I would definitely repurchase this. My friend Sam, this is like her favorite liquid liner. She has it in like a multitude of colors. I know that a lot of people love like the Stilo one is a classic one. This one's pretty good. Or really good. I just don't know how many people like talk about it in the beauty world or whatever. And then Kat Von D tattoo liner, which I would say is probably my favorite, but this could be like a close second. I don't know. I really like this, and I would say that I will repurchase this after I run out of my Kat Von D. I'll kind of like go back and forth between those two. This guy's a concealer. Lately I've only been using drugstore concealers because it's something that I use every day, and I just feel like going the affordable route has just made more sense. This is by Maybelline. This is the Master Conceal in the shade Fair, which is the lightest shade. This is kind of a thick concealer, which I was a little bit worried about like blending it out and if it would work underneath my eyes, because that's primarily where I wear concealer every day to hide like the fact that I don't sleep. I liked it. It wasn't too thick or too cakey. It blended well, but would I repurchase it? Yes. But was I like obsessed? No. Like I have the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline, and I also like the Instant Age Rewind, and like also I'm on the hunt for like another drugstore concealer, maybe like a NYX one or whatever. I don't know. I like it though. This is basically my favorite foundation ever. Not that I really tested that many in my life. I already have repurchased this. This is by Tarte. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation. Fail by Tarte, it like doesn't say the names on the back. So when I went to repurchase this, I was like, I don't know what shade I am. And they have like 20 shades in the range, which is good. They have a bunch of like different shades to match different skin tones. But I had a hard time finding mine. Usually I'm like the lightest shade out of everything, but believe it or not, I wasn't, because they have kind of like warm skin tone, cool skin tone, neutral skin tone, and then like light, medium, dark kind of within that. I believe I am in, what am I? We finally matched it. I think I'm natural beige, light beige, something like that. If I find the shade, I'll put it below. But this is a great foundation. It's like full coverage, but does not look cakey at all. It lasts all day long. It blends really well. Tarte is an awesome brand. It's made out of like natural ingredients. The packaging is nice. It's like in this tube, so you can just squeeze it out really easily. I love this stuff. And then this is kind of makeup, kind of not. These are just some blotting linens, which like I could probably use right now to like blot away at your T-zone or at your oily spots. These are by Boscia every single person who ever talks about this brand on YouTube says that at the beginning, so I'm sorry that I just also said that. I think it's called Boscia if I had to guess, but these are the pink peppermint blotting linens, and yeah, I just I touch up like my face throughout the day just with these. Like, you know, you get oily, or like even, okay, well I just threw that on the floor, but even if you have like kind of dry skin, your T-zone tends to just get some extra oil at some point in the day, so it's nice to do that throughout the day. This is not exactly in the makeup category, but I mean, maybe, kind of, sort of, transitioning into the other products. This is by IT Cosmetics. My friend Jen got this for me. Hey girl. This is the Brush Bath Purifying Brush Cleanser by IT Cosmetics. It's a brush cleaner. It comes with like a pump. I like this. It has like a really interesting citrusy smell, almost like pine sol, but not quite. It almost also has like a gingery smell to it. It's like a fresh, invigorating, citrusy ginger smell. I liked it. I liked the way that it made my brushes smell, and it cleaned them pretty well. But by the end, like, I could not get the product to pump out. So I had to like open it and like dump it onto my brushes and kind of like waste a lot of the product. I use like Johnson & Johnson, or not even, I use Target brand Up and Up baby shampoo on my brushes because that is like $3 or something, and it lasts forever and it smells great and it washes your brushes. I also have a MAC one. I guess what I'm saying is, like, I have found that washing your brushes is like kind of a tedious task, and I don't necessarily care to spend a lot of money on brush cleaner. Jen, again, I adore you for getting this for me. I like using products when like they come into my lap or whatever, like if they're really great, but I am good with my Johnson & Johnson, aka Up and Up brand baby shampoo to wash my brushes, as opposed to this that like stopped working for me at the end, you know? These things are super boring. Up and Up body lotion, Crest toothpaste. This was a shower gel. It's by Philosophy. This is in the scent Snow Angel, Sweetly Fallen Snow. Philosophy, pretty straightforward. It's like the shampoo, bubble bath, body wash in one. I pretty much only ever, oh, man, it's so crazy how scent and memory are so triggered. Sorry, I'm just having a moment. This reminds me of this last holiday season, which was an interesting time for me, so there's that. But this is great. I love Philosophy. I love their shower gels. I will buy these forever. They always have so many fun scents. And yeah, I liked this scent too. Bath & Body Works Wallflower. But I think it is in like a pumpkin-y fall scent. Am I giving myself away at how long I've been holding this stuff? I don't know. Next, we're about to have a moment here with how many Bath & Body Works foaming hand soaps your girl Katie has. 2 warm vanilla sugar. Who's texting me? Eucalyptus mint. Fresh balsam. Yes, that's from last Christmas. Funny you would ask. Winter candy apple. Also from last Christmas. Even further away from last Christmas, pumpkin pecan waffles. But heck yeah, this stuff was the bomb. So good. Then I had a little Method Target one in the Coastal Redwood scent. You know when like the person you want to text you like doesn't text you, and then every time your phone goes off you're kind of like, oh, I hope it's that person, and then like you look at your phone and then it's not them, and then you're like, oh. So this is by Target, and by that I mean it's by Up and Up. It's the moisturizing shave gel for sensitive skin. Straightforward. Also Up and Up. I'm a true Target girl. This is the nail polish remover with acetone. Sorry. Acetone's not like the greatest thing in the world for you, but let's be honest, it removes nail polish really well, you know? Oh, I forgot to mention this, another body wash. This is from Lush. This is also seasonal. This is Snow Fairy, which, it literally smells like bubblegum, pink bubblegum. It's bright pink, it's shimmery, it's great. It's a limited edition shower gel that comes out every year during the holiday season, so once again, actually, no, I have not been holding on to this that long. I used this up the other day in the shower, so I've been hoarding it in my shower for a long time, even though it's like the little guy, but I just love it, so I wanted to like, my precious, like I just wanted to like use it sparingly. I don't know. It smells so good. Guys, am I being weird? Probably. Is anybody surprised? You shouldn't be. Okay, next, another reason for you to potentially judge me. Number 1, I use men's deodorant. Number 2, I have 4 sticks of men's deodorant right here. This is the Dove Men Care. I have 2 that are in the Fresh Awake scent. Let's do the smell test just for nostalgia's sake, yeah? See, I'm gonna say this about wearing men's deodorant. It smells kind of like a hot man. And then you're kind of like, oh hey, but it's you. You're the hot man wearing the deodorant. Again, I'm getting weird, and I'm not even, despite the fact that I have this wine glass in the background, like I'm actually super sober. I'm just delirious. It's hot outside, and I'm excited to go to Phoenix. So I had Clean Comfort, and I have Fresh Awake. I actually just placed an order at Nordstrom for the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist deodorant, which like everybody raves about. My friend Sam uses it. It is an expensive deodorant. I got it on like a value set, like 3 of them for like a cheaper price than what 3 of them individually would normally cost. It is like based after the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist perfume, which people might think it's weird to have like perfume deodorant, but it's actually such a lovely scent. Like it's kind of this creamy, soft, feminine scent. And I've used Sam's deodorant before when I've been with her. Maybe that's weird. I don't think it's weird. It really works really well. It's like hydrating and soft and makes your armpits feel nice and smell nice. And I'm really excited to use that when it comes in the mail. So I'm gonna hold off on the men's deodorant for at least a little bit. Next, I have a ton of candles because I am like #1 candle obsessed. This one from my coworker Ashley called Falling Snow. # Christmas time. This one, a Yankee candle. Maple goodness. Fall time. Speaking of fall time, this is a Target one, Autumn Harvest. Ooh, love it. I love these little signature whatever ones from Target. They're fairly inexpensive. I just don't like that they only have 2 wicks. Wicks. I said that weird. Another one that's like that same brand from Target. This is Holiday Spruce. Oh, all the memories. All the Christmas feels. Darn it, let's hope that this is a good Christmas. Sorry. I've just had a few rough Christmases, but I love it. Speaking of Christmas, Bath & Body Works candles. Winter, my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works Christmas scent. And then Alpine Cheer, which I think was new for this last year. Mems. More mems. And then my last Bath & Body Works one was this guy called Buttercream Icing, which was more of like a fall than winter, but relatively neutral. You could burn this now because it just smells like buttercream, like sweet vanilla-ish. Really good. Good for the house. I don't know where else you would burn a candle. At work. I've been burning candles on my desk actually lately, and it's just like a cozy little touch. Last, your girl Loops has gone through 3 bottles of perfume. You should be proud because I have probably a more extreme perfume obsession than like anyone I've ever met. I don't know about you, but I'm like really obsessed with perfume, and I have a lot. So going through like a full one is kind of a an accomplishment. This one was actually from the France Pavilion in Walt Disney World. It is called Le Blanc. I talked about this in my November favorites last year. It's the Eau de Parfum spray in vanille or vanilla, I don't know, but it's just this rich, sweet vanilla scent. Like really sweet, like borderline offensively sweet, but then once it mixes with your body chemistry, I just feel like it is this rich, like amazing scent. Hey, hot stuff. Raquel, give the people what they want. I'm gonna give you guys some commentary. Raquel is going in for a popsicle. Great late night summer treat. What flavor are you going for? Oh, she wants orange, but we will see what she pulls out. Ooh. She got orange, people. She got orange. Does you know who have Instagram? Do you like his photos? Why? Be his friend. Follow him. Is he unblocked? Oh, freaking request him. Girl, we always fly low.
I'm more against the rules than you are.
Against the rules?
Me.
What rules do I follow, girl? Oh, that's right. I see what you're saying. Well, your girl Loops is not breaking any rules. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I've been known to break a rule or 2 in my day. But currently I'm not. You guys, musical break. What instrument is that? Synthesizer, it's fake. Okay, my second to last perfume is Warm Vanilla Sugar by Bath & Body Works. This is like a classic, tried and true. They have it in everything, like hand soap, body wash, body lotion. This is the Eau de Toilette though, and I really, really love this stuff. It's such a warm, cozy vanilla scent. Perfect for fall. Perfect. I'm out of it, and I have not repurchased it, but I really would like to because it's just such a classic vanilla scent, and it's pretty affordable, especially in the grand scheme of like the rest of a lot of the really rich, potent fragrances that I tend to go for. So love this stuff. And then the last perfume that I have is by Prada. It is Prada Candy. I love this stuff. The name kind of makes it sound like it would be this like really, really, really sugary sweet scent, but I don't think it is. Like, I feel like it's really powdery and kind of soft and just feminine. It's sweet for sure, and I think it smells really good, but I don't think it's like sugary sweet, personally. That's my personal take on it. I have not repurchased this, and I wouldn't, well, no, I would, but there are just so many other perfumes that I would want first that I'm not repurchasing it. This was actually a gift from my mom, and I loved it, but again, the perfume psycho that I am, I have like too many other things on my list before I would come back to this, but I loved it while I had it. Okay, that is all for this segment of the Empties. I'm gonna try to do these more frequently. I've said that before because I go through so many products. It's insanity. I'm sorry if that was long, but I hope it was okay. I'm not gonna insert close-ups because it's just too much right now. It's just too much. But I hope you're doing well. I'll see you guys soon. And Raquel, you got anything to say? Have an awesome day and stay cool out there. Words to live by. Love you. Bye.